Do not use Canva to upload your KDP coloring books unless you do this. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Latoya Nicole, and I help authors and creatives publish books and make money online. A few days ago, I received a message that Canva had put out an updated news article, which I was like, thank God, right? So maybe we could get to the bottom of some of the questions or some of the gray areas that myself and others feel that were never specifically answered prior to. Because of course we love Canva. I personally use Canva for social media, marketing tools. I mean, a lot of different things you can use Canva for because Canva is really a great tool. So today I want to go over some of the details that I read in the help article. I will not be reviewing the whole article, just the parts that pertain to the KDP books, but make sure you take the time to read through the whole article so that you don't miss any necessary things that you may need to run or to continue to grow your business. I'll leave the link to the article below. So everyone wants to know what you can do, what you can't do with Canva, right? And that's great to know because you should know things that you can do with the material that you are publishing or what specific rights you have, which we'll get into. So let's go over and read the document a little bit now.
Okay, so when you get to the Canva homepage, you're going to click on the Learn tab and then on Help Center, and then you're going to start typing in digital. And then that's going to bring you a drop down to click on Guide to using Canva to create digital and physical products for sale. And so like I said previously, we're not going to go through the whole entire article, but it does give some great examples of what you can and cannot use the Canva elements on. And we're going to scroll down to the frequently asked questions because that is where I want to specifically draw your attention for KDP. As you can see, the question is, do I own copyright in designs I create on Canva? And Canva's response is, generally speaking, if you're the creator of an original design, you're also its copyright holder. But if you use third-party content, for example, stock content for the Canva library, in your design, your ownership is subject to those third-party rights. Canva gives you non-exclusive licenses to use stock content in your designs, including photos, graphics, videos, fonts, and music for a range of permitted uses, which include the ability to sell certain types of designs that contain that content.
So under this portion, it's giving you the general terms of a copyright. Those who may be new to what a copyright is, a copyright is simply any material that you own the rights for because you have created original works of that material. So in this case, for a coloring book, it would be the images that you use for the interior of your book, as well as whatever image you decide to use for your cover image as well. If you design your images on a platform from scratch, then you own the copyright to those images. So let's say you're an artist and you know how to draw people really well. Once you draw that particular artwork, you are automatically the copyright holder of that artwork because it's something that you actually created. A lot of times people ask me, what about getting an official copyright of your illustrations or your work? Now, you can get an official copyright. This will come from the Copyright Office at copyright.gov. The reason people get a copyright from the Copyright Office is because it just adds an extra layer of protection. Let's say you see someone that's using your specific work that you drew or you're the owner of, and you want to file a copyright for them because they took your image. So because you have a copyright from the office, that's paperwork showing proof that you own this image. So then if that happens, you can pursue legal matters that way. It just adds an extra layer of protection if you get it done. But let's read a little further to see what it's saying specifically regarding using their elements for print-on-demand items.
The print-on-demand service I'm using to print my t-shirt designs require me to confirm that I'm the copyright owner of that design. Can I do that? The response, some third-party print services may require you to agree that you own copyright in any design you upload to their service. If that is the case, you cannot use Canva content in those designs because you do not own the copyright in that content. You only have a license to use it. If the print service only requires you to agree that you have the right to use the design that contains Canva content, then the print service is okay to use as long as you're complying with our license terms. For example, you're not trying to sell content on a standalone basis. You are responsible for checking the terms of the third-party websites as Canva is not able to advise you on these.
In this instance, we're using KDP. And when you're getting ready to publish with KDP,
you'll notice that after you click on the Create tab and then you go to, for example, Paperback Book, under the Paperback Details section, once you scroll down to maybe about the middle or bottom of the page, you'll see where it says publishing rights, and then you'll see two options. And the first option says, I own the copyright and I hold necessary publishing rights. Now, this is not saying that I own the copyright or hold the necessary publishing rights. This box says I own the copyright and I hold the necessary publishing rights.
Now, the reason that this is important to note is because, let's just say, one day you're just minding your little business and you decide you want to go to Goodberry's to get you a nice cup of custard. So you're waiting in the line, right? And while you're waiting in the line, because it usually takes them a couple minutes to get it right for you, to put your little ingredients in there to get it right. And you're waiting in the line, and while you're waiting in the line, you decide that you're going to scroll on your cell phone to check your email. You look at your email,
and you see a message that says something like,
thank you for publishing with us. We want to be sure that no one is using your material, and we need you to send proof that you own the copyright to this image. If you get that email, and if they ask you for proof, you'll want to just be sure that whatever platform you are deciding to use, that you'll be able to provide that proof for them, so that if it happens to you, you're able to get that copyright document that you're going to need so that your account won't be at risk. So it is your responsibility. So does that mean that you should stop using Canva or you should stop publishing? No. You should continue publishing. Publishing is great. I recommend it. You should continue to use Canva. I recommend Canva too. Like I said, I use it for tons of stuff, from social media graphics to marketing material, even for my thank you cards that I put into my packages for my coloring book company. I use it for that as well. So there's plenty of things that you can utilize Canva for. And you just want to make sure you're reading up on the terms and conditions so that you can understand them to the best of your knowledge. And you just want to take the information and just ask yourself, if I got an email message asking me for proof that I own the copyright, would I be able to provide them with the documentation that proves that I do own that copyright? So what do I do for my coloring book business? I actually hire an illustrator for all of my illustrations. I make sure that my illustrator knows how to draw specifically what I am saying, and that she's not just taking images from other websites and using them. So I just wanted to bring you the update regarding Canva and just some of the things that you want to make sure that you're reviewing before you upload to KDP. Now, if you want to learn more ways to make money online, make sure you go ahead and like and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below. And until next time, bye-bye.